The Supreme Court finds Lorraine Badoy Partosa, former spokesperson of the government's anti-insurgency task force, guilty of indirect contempt for red tagging a Manila Regional Trial Court judge. In a 51-page ruling penned by Associate Justice Marvic Leonen, Badoy is found guilty of indirect contempt for her vitriolic statements and outright threats against Manila RTC Judge Marlo Magdoza Malagar and the judiciary. It adds that Badoy is ordered to pay a fine of 30,000 pesos and warned against repeating the same or similar acts in the future, or she would be meted with more severe punishment. The former National Task Force to End Local Communist Armed Conflict spokesperson hurled scathing remarks against Magdoza Malagar on social media in September 2022. Her attacks came after Magdoza Malagar dismissed the government's proscription case that sought to declare the Communist Party of the Philippines and its armed wing, the New People's Army, as terrorist organizations. Badoy called Magdoza Malagar an idiot judge who lawyered for the CPP-NPA and even made the hypothetical situation about her killing the judge, but she said she can beg the judge for leniency because she did it out of her political beliefs. The post was later deleted and denied. The court's ruling granted the petition filed by law deans and lawyers. President Bongbong Marcos remains firm in defending the Philippines' sovereignty. In an address to the Australian Parliament on Thursday, the president says that he would not allow any foreign power to take over the country's territory.
We remain firm in defending our sovereignty, our sovereign rights, our jurisdiction. I will not allow any attempt by any foreign power to take even 1 square inch of our sovereign territory.
Earlier this week, the Philippine Navy revealed that they have monitored interference in its electronic capabilities during operations in the West Philippine Sea. The president previously called the presence of Chinese warships in the area as worrisome, but says that the government will continue to defend maritime security and help the fisherfolk. Marcos is in Australia on an official visit before he attends a special summit of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations in Melbourne next week. The Philippine Coast Guard says it regained full access to its official Facebook account after it was hacked on February 26. In a statement, PCG says the Coast Guard Public Affairs Service has recovered full access to its Facebook page on Thursday morning. According to PCG spokesperson CG Rear Admiral Armando Balilo, the combined efforts of the Cybercrime Investigation and Coordinating Center under the Department of Information and Communications Technology and the PCG led to the removal of 3 hackers with Facebook names Fatima Hassan, Murat Kansu, and Vicky Bates. The PCG also confirmed that the hackers utilized malware to breach the Facebook page security. The hacked Facebook page shared and uploaded clips of various foreign movies and television series. This is the 3rd time that the agency has sustained cyber attacks this year. The agency further says that a comprehensive hardware check will be done on March 1 for all office laptops and computers being used by personnel from its public affairs service. This is to remove any traces of malware and to strengthen overall cybersecurity against potential breaches of its social media accounts. Former President Rodrigo Duterte denies that he and his daughter, Vice President Sara Duterte, received bags of guns from alleged sex offender Pastor Apollo Quiboloy. In a press conference, the former president belies the allegations, calling it stupid and silly. He maintains his stance that he did not receive guns from Quiboloy. Duterte made the pronouncement in response to an allegation thrown by a former Kingdom of Jesus Christ member who claimed that he saw the Dutertes visit Quiboloy's property carrying a bag of firearms as they left. Duterte admitted that he already owns 500 registered firearms as he proclaimed himself an avid gun collector. Meanwhile, Vice President Sara Duterte also previously denied the allegations, dismissing them as mere attacks stemming from her standing as the Vice President of the country.